Got asked this question a little differently today. I thought, you know what, I need to create this new video. The question is this: what happens to the file sharing permissions with Google Docs when you move a Google Doc from one folder that has one set of permissions for that folder to another folder that has different permissions? Let me show you what happens. There's really two variables to come into play here. Are you sharing the file for general access or are you sharing a file for directly with people to have access? Here's what happens. This file right here has anyone with the link can be a viewer. And it happens to be in this folder called testing that has the same permissions. But I also shared it with Teddy Burris directly. He's an editor. Now, when I move this file to a folder that does not have this level of permissions, this goes away, but this stays. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Watch this. I'm going to take this file called sample1. I'm going to move it. And by the way, go look at this folder called testing. Let me show you. Here's testing. You can see this folder called testing is set so anyone with a link to this folder can view all the files in there. Now, I'm going to go into that folder. I'm going to take this document and I'm going to move it to another folder that does not have permissions. Google Docs is not shared. But watch what happens when I hit move. Everyone who can see testing will lose access to this item unless it's shared directly with them. Watch what happens when I move it. Okay, I'm going to go back to Google Docs. There's the folder. Here's the file called sample1. Look at the permissions. It's restricted. General access, no one can see it unless the file is shared directly with them, as it is in this case here. Now, if I move the file to another folder that does have sharing permissions, watch this. I'm going to take that file. I'm going to move it. I'm going to put it into, let me go to all locations, my drive. I'm going to move it into this folder, back into this folder called testing. Move it. Item will be visible to everyone who can see the folder called testing. Move it. Go back to testing. Here it is here. There's that file sample1. There's the sharing permissions. Teddy still has access, but now general access, anyone with a link can view that file. Bottom line is the general access permissions will follow the folder that the file is either created in or moved into. However, people with access will continue to have access no matter where you put that file, in a shared folder or a non-shared folder. I'm Teddy, your Google Workspace and Gmail guy, and I hope this is helpful for you.